All right, what up, people? Welcome to iCTF Instagibbers, round 2. I'm Mr. Grins. Coming to you, taking over Paco. Nice job, Paco. Come on, guys. Yo, Paco did pretty good, I think.
Actually,
pretty good. First time.
I got something perfect for that, Mr. Grins. He deserves it.
What's that? Nice. I like it. I like it.
Round of applause for Paco. Actually, that was the first time I'd really heard him in the play-by-play role. Normally, if I cast with him or heard him cast, he was, more kind of color commentary, but did quite nicely, I thought.
Yeah, he did good. I mean, it's difficult once you get the reins. It's kind of easy when you're just kind of sitting in the back. It's easier, but once you got the reins of the whole thing, it's a little different.
Yeah, you're driving the bus, man.
Yep. All right, so let me get a hang of this thing. Okay, so apparently we're watching some sort of rematch rev game dealy donger with, I guess that's Chalk versus ARC.
Yeah, Rick James versus Chalk. This was like Paco was talking about earlier on the stream, due to a little bit of, I guess you'll call it, map selection errors.
Yeah, but White Chalk trying to end this right now as soon as we get in, except they all get double killed by Rick James, and that's going to be a drop. Snap return in the middle. I think we are in overtime.
Yeah, it's been kind of a slow, plodding game from what I've watched so far.
Yeah, well,
both these teams hungry for this win, and obviously the fact that it's a rematch, as chosen by, I believe, White Chalk's team, might be making Rick James' team a little salty on it. So who knows?
Yep. I would be a little salty if I was on Rick James' team because I believe they won. But you're like, come on, man, I just played this match, I just won it. But whatever. The admin ruling has been made as we got Ghost going out mid, I believe here. Nope, that's a return before he got to the doorway for I could pick him up. But I'm kind of, I do agree with White Chalk playing. Hertz had some major ping issues last time. I think he actually dropped in some of the other games. Serenity looks like he's holding it down. Broken limits 59%, doing good. I do like the Chalk team. Ghost has surprised me so far. I was watching a little bit of Paco's game. Ghost is on it. Here we go. We got some cover going on. A lot of people in chat were talking about the cover not working. Kind of going into the armor room. I think his cover just didn't. No, it's alive. They made it through there alive. Ghost double kill. He's going to go into the sniper tower. Gets one red guy in the butt cheeks. Flies down low right into his base. One boosty.
This is looking good.
I think that's going to be all she wrote, and that's going to be the end of map 1. So thanks, guys. All right.
Beautiful run there by Ghost, and some nice, I guess, misdirection and timing by him and his teammates. A sneak out high there. Like you said, shot that one guy in the butt. Right there in the, I guess, the sniper perch in the tower there.
Yep. Our mic's sort of low. I can lower the game sounds real quick. There we go. How's that?
Don't worry, folks. I will get louder as the game continues. I promise you.
Yeah. Anyway.
See that, folks? Fire.
All right, so red games are going to start. Damn it. Someone gave me a bind to fix double crosshair, and I totally didn't bind it.
Oh, Mr. Grins.
Yeah, I think
shame.
Finals actually PM'd me during the week and said, "Yo, bro, just bind this. You'll be good."
What's going down?
Yep. So, do you want to stay here, watch this, or do you want to tromp around, see what other red games are going on? I'm not actually sure which one's a red game or which one's a dev game. They kind of blur together as the times are all kind of early.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe if there's some people in chat that kind of want to chime in on who they'd like to see. It should be red games going now, I would believe.
Yeah, in the IP4, I see Sunny's team versus DG. Looks like finals. Your man Disc is in there, and Famous Raider. That's got to be a red game if you want to hop in there.
I am heading there now, friend.
Yeah, buddy. All right, I'm going to get in. This one's a command already going over 1-0 for red team, which is LF. Team Fisk. Sunny's in it. Sunny, a man after my own heart, because this guy won't play for a while and then comes in and does good. Beastly already won a championship for himself. Taking a right here to return that flag. Kind of wish I had gone to Aruba with him. Anyway, Devil Yua on the flag side, making a Juki over here to his partner. But it looks like that was the wrong thing to do, as everything on red had spawned over there. So maybe if he had run quick, he would have gotten out. But hindsight is 2030, which I believe is actually better than 2020. Though someone correct me.
I think you're right in that.
Yeah.
Go with it.
Someone said this is a dev game. It might be. Zine, I didn't think was a dev player though. Could be. I don't know. I do like Command. This is Chuck versus AFC. Nah, man, it's changing like magic. Stuff's magic.
Yeah, we got
now.
that. I'm a little slow on the draw. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's actually figured out a way to get other people to do it live on stream. It's pretty sweet. I'm not going to tell you how because it's a magic trick.
It really makes things a little easier on the casters. We just worry about getting into the game, and somebody else on the back end handles it for us. Woohoo! Let's
Pretty
work.
slick. Yeah, someone said this ain't dev. I didn't think this was dev. Disc might be a dev player, but man, he's good enough to hang with these boys. We saw him last week do some pretty good cappage, the cappage package, which is a doll I would buy. The cabbage patch. I don't know. Something's in there somewhere. I'll get something funny. And Famous Raider, he had actually a pretty good play on Broken Limits last week. I think everybody saw him flip over Vipers as Fail is actually taking a right, picks up some cover, almost cuts off that end. He doesn't, though. Opposite grabbing the other side. I'm going to go with Famous Raider jumping into a pile of red dudes. That means Zine is going to rock into his base freely as his team was all on that one. That's a 2-0. LF looking good.
Yeah, absolutely. It looked like Zine kind of got in his base uncontested there a little bit. And meanwhile, the other AFC ran into, what, I think 3 red players?
Yeah.
Just a case of, one guy guessed wrong, the other guy guessed right. It kind of happens, and Command is certainly a fast-paced enough map where those lucky guesses usually pay off in caps.
Yeah, and that's really the name of the game on Command. If you can tell your people to be there, you id it in the bag. Sunny actually taking the mid route. Not a route that a lot of people go. Yeah, he's the thought better of it. Turns around and there's an ocean in his face. Mid route's actually kind of dangerous because of all the spawn points are there. But if you have faith in your cover guy shooting across down that narrow corridor, kind of like that one weapons map. What is it? With the 2 long corridors in the middle. That's so annoying.
That would be.
You know what I'm talking about. It's like.
Yes, I do. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know. Someone in chat will tell us.
Infested.
Yes, Infested.
A map that I really do enjoy because I like the bases and but that mid, his Raider falls in the goo. But yeah, the mid is just, it's painful.
It really is, unless you got
especially against someone good like Soren who's just gonna sit there and center you down both hallways.
Yeah, and flag carriers get so frustrated when someone's on your side sniping back at them. What are they doing there? It's kind of like this map.
Now. Yeah.
This guy was in your base looking back at me.
Anyway, so 2-0. I was going to say earlier, I think we saw Famous Raider do that flip over Vipers. I actually figured out what happened, why we saw it and he did not. I'm actually casting on FOV 110, which is a tiny bit bigger than most people play on, which is 90 or 85-ish, 80. So he actually was crouching, and his screen size was smaller than ours. So he actually missed in Famous Raider's feet, which ended up in a cap, if you remember that from last week. Me and Vipers did some investigating and figured out that's what happened. He was like,
yeah,
oh no, man, I didn't see it.
I mean, heck, you see, anomalies like that watching other games like GoTV and Counter-Strike.
Yeah, because the
So
spectator's
it's,
just a little different.
It's just always going to be a bit imperfect from the viewer seat, but...
Yeah, Fail, forcing one out. Double killing some D here, getting caught.
Not from behind.
Yeah. Those angles, though. I really hope... You think we'll see some DS this round? Man. I know BBZ wants it.
Love me a map with some boots.
There's triple boots on that map. So good.
So good.
Yep. Guys, if you're waiting for Duel or Die, that's going to come up right after the reg matches. I think we got a couple matches scheduled, and there's also going to be some scattered throughout the week that we're definitely going to hit. So there's going to be some action. Definitely VODs are going to be put up on YouTube if you miss it. So don't worry. If it's late for you Europeans, you'll be able to see them later on. I know a lot of people are really excited for that. My man IR's got it. He actually slides a little bit. Corners in UT1 are kind of weird. Those little, let's see if I can find one to show you on stream. Like these little corners here that are just like diagonal. If you run into them strafing, you slide a bit. It pushes you forward. It's quite odd.
Yeah,
like
it's jarring.
Yeah. So I think IR actually hit this one and flew back a bit. But I haven't seen it where, like, someone has used it for, like, a juke in actual match play. I've seen it used as, like, tee-hee, I did a glitch and flew up in the air, but no play. Devil Yua getting nice kills on the defense, but not really manufacturing anything for the blue team yet.
Oh, 2 in front of him. Nice by Sonny.
Yeah, Sonny gets the third. Is that going to be picked up? Yes, pick that up. It was such a good run. Finals is there to double kill or multi-kill for that return, as Sonny had a nice sequence coming all the way back.
He went through 3 people in front of him to get to his base. You know, normally on command you see a couple of those 180, you know, trailing kills on the guy that's chasing you. But just bulldozed through 3 guys who knew you were coming and were waiting on you. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that shot on Ire at the end there was pretty nice. Looking behind you, turn around, shoot him in the face. It feels good too when you do that, because you know the other guys just yelled. IR taking a left, going straight. Where is everybody? No one's there. He's gonna go quickly around the corner. No, in the goal! Sign.
That lurking kill. What is this, Counter-Strike?
Yes.
You could have knifed him.
You could have beamed him in the head with a flashbang, taking him down. Anyway, Koa also looking for a grab run there. Didn't quite make it. Actually, Koa was a returner. Sorry. Anyway, Zine in the spot to win it for his team. IR thought he was going to get it to 1-0 or 2-1. IR again with the grab. Not getting too far this time. Let's check some stats. IR already with 9 grabs. Finals with a good 14 flag kills. I think he's playing D with Dam, who only has 3.
Yeah, it's interesting that the pace of grabbing is pretty much the same for both teams. It's just, you know, LF is turning them into caps. And despite the fact that, like you said, Finals is having a pretty solid going on defense, but doesn't have a substantial amount of help. You see Zion and Kawa adding 9 flag kills for their team for Red.
Yeah.
This is pretty much all Finals for Blue.
Yeah, and Fisk is actually keeping up on the frags on his side of the defense, so that's just letting a Red's offense not worry as much to get these caps in.
But it is command, and 2 caps isn't what I would call a
nothing.
Comfortable lead, especially with 10 minutes left. So.
Yeah, it's basically not too much. I mean, you can string these things all the way out. We've seen it happen. We've seen it happen on Grudge, on some other maps. It's not like a Dooku where you could turtle all that well. I mean, you can, but then you run the risk of, you know, if you're all out of position spawning on the wrong side, then you're just going to trickle out caps.
Right, indeed.
So we're watching Zine make another grab here. Zine was someone I was talking about a lot a couple seasons ago. Kind of a playmaker for his team. My man Sonny, definitely a playmaker on Red. Look at those, 11 grabs, 1 cap. He's got some flag kills, 50 frags. 43 efficiency on offense. How much time is left in this game? Timer doesn't work right now because we're using a mod to change things, but
yeah, about 9:10 on the clock.
Yeah. I can actually see it if I F1, but you guys can't see it because it's under that bar. I don't know. We'll fix it at some point. Get things going. We do have some cool other things to show you guys coming up on Duel or Die. You'll love it. Anyway, Sonny taking a right here. That's a double kill. He's picked up a lot of cover here. His red team is almost all with him, but that means the blue flag is gone. The blue flag actually went to him. Delivery, but that flag is down after a double kill. Fisk saving it. Shoots another one. And that's going to be a 3-0. Good teamwork on Red.
Excellent teamwork. They ran into the flag carrier. Unfortunately, Disc getting manhandled there, but I think there was 3 or 4 of them. They're able to drop the flag. We're blue team, but again, some quick teamwork and communication by LF. They picked it up and picked up the cap. So when you take a look at the stats, you've got 3 guys with assists.
Yeah,
and
good teamwork.
3 guys with caps. So they're spreading the love for sure. Good teamwork, like you said.
Yeah. Good job, fellas. All right, you want to hop into something else? This one looks like LF is pretty comfortable, even though it is command. Kind of want to check it, give some other guys some coverage.
Yeah, let's spread the love around. I mean, particularly in the group stages. Obviously, you may have matches that have great implications, you know, late in the group stages, and you want to stick with those. But at this point, it's good to try to get the eyeball on as many teams and players as you can.
Yeah, let's go check out. Oh, my man Palak's playing.
Ooh, Palak showed up.
Yeah, Actually, I'm going to stay here for a minute because Disc is going to cap for his team. Might as well show that. Good job, guys.
Oh,
He
yeah.
finally gets one. Getting on the board. They have time to bring it back. 7:31. Maybe we'll check out that in just a minute.
Good finals with the monster kill. Goodness gracious. I don't know if he's watching the stream. Maybe he feels slighted that we're just thinking we're writing him off already.
Yeah, but that's
Fail bringing it back to
yeah.
his base. And there you go. So just like that, they answer. That's unfortunate for the blue team. You stop the bleeding, and then it's that all that effort was for naught, basically.
Yeah, blue team turned on the lights and then red shot him out.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Anyway, yeah, let's go check that out. My man Palek's playing, coming in finally. Got back from Vegas. That's why he missed last game. Anyway, it looks like on Team Massey, looks like they're playing a Klondike on, I guess I should have told you IP I was on. IP5.
All right, on my way.
They're playing Haytech. It's a 2-0.
Haytech versus they had the crazy name, the Bananas or something, right?
Yeah, the
Evil
bananas in pants or whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dusik, Benko,
Actually,
Massey, Palek, and
the
Alpha.
Evil Banana Warriors. That's it.
Yeah.
Evil Banana Warriors. I'll
Looks
update
like.
our get our team names, obviously.
Yep. I'm not sure Alpha is a starter. He might not be. But looks like Team Bass and H-Tech are going to taking this one pretty handily. It's got 12 minutes remaining. They're already up 2. I didn't see Steel. So Bass is in the game for Steel, but they're still up 2 off of a Rummy cap, and it looks like a Dev solo cap, maybe. Actually, Dev would probably be playing defense, so maybe not. I don't know. If Alpha's not a starter, then it looks like they're both missing one starter, which would probably even things out.
It's kind of the interesting nature of a quick season, in that the games during the group stages do mean a lot, but you're also going to have that variability of maybe not having your starting 5 for every match.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you see that affects many of the teams. And having a larger roster, it's more about having a balanced roster than just a stellar top 5. Because, you know, what does that top 5 matter if you don't make playoffs or if they're not there to produce? So,
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
Well,
calculate decision making with a draft league.
Yeah, you can't draft the best player in the world if he's only going to show for you once.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not worth it. Anyway, Klondike, good map. I do enjoy it. It's just too damn blue. Anyway, my man Palek picking it up, dying right off the stand. I mean, it is.
I agree with that assessment. It is a very blue map. Making me depressed. I feel like Eeyore.
oh, bother. Yeah. Palek already with 11 grabs. I do like Palek's style of play. It's fast grab, fast run. Less concentrate on the fragging. And he's got Dusik with him, who, if he is playing offense, I don't know. He only has 1 grab. Let's see where Dusik is at. Yeah, Dusik's playing offense. So if they can sync up, I could see Dusik killing everybody and Palek running it out. I'm assuming Alpha's going to be supporting them this time. Looks like Massey Benko on D. Actually, Benko's got 5 grabs. I might have switched something up there. Let's see where Benko's at right now. Benko is indeed playing D, so it looks like they switched something up at one point. Maybe Dusik started off on D, because Dusik's got the highest frags in the server, so I do enjoy him being with a power grabber, because he can play that cover role. But it looks like H-Tech, even missing Steel, are shutting him down here on Klondike. Pokerface getting a nice fallback kill on that one. He's still spotted, though, so this juke actually is not really counting out that much. He's getting shot at twice. Makes it to the doorway, picked up by Bass. Massey's finally going to get that. This Pokerface almost ran away with that one. He shouldn't have got that one. Somebody was shooting at him.
How did he survive that long?
Matrix dodged.
You take a look again, the pace, it seems similar for both these teams as far as the grabbing. Much more production coming from the red team so far. And Rummy, obviously the playmaker for his team. He's already got the complete game, the cycle, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, that's even harder to do in Instagib.
Yeah, Dusik.
Those seals, so difficult, so important.
Yeah.
Instagib CTF is Rummy doing a little ring around the rosy. He's going to come out.
They lost him.
Space right. One
Shot
to stop him.
Oh, God! To pick up, Vipers has got it in position. Good comms. If you saw him, they actually lost him on a juke he did. Whoa! Okay, no, he got it. Pallet came flying in.
He almost had a whoopsie-doo there as Pallet came storming in but missed the shot.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's
Who was
Rummy.
that got the frag there on Rummy? He was standing right on his toes, almost got the return, but wasn't meant to be.
I'm not sure who that was, but they were definitely in position to get it. I think the comms were late because he did shoot a defender in the back as he was running out. So Rummy's pretty quick about that. He's actually figured out. I've seen him do it in pugs, and I can't quite figure out exactly what it is, but he does something in the base to kind of juke you a bit. And I've seen him do it multiple times. Pokerface now trying to go big for his team. Dying, going up that lift, or that ramped lift. I don't know. Words are hard.
Dusek actually going for a grab there. He's only got 3.
Yeah, he might be feeling a little bit of the pressure now, down 3-0, trying to grab instead of trying to play the cover role. I think that Massey's team has potential. I think they need like one other person who's solid and need a little bit more teamwork. There's Rummy doing it again. This time, see, they don't see him now. That guy's looking the wrong way. He gets shot in the back. Somebody actually comes there and shoots him though. But you can see Rummy's. Yeah, Rummy is playing havoc with them because
his style of running on this map is interesting. It's like usually you see it's kind of a get out of dodge type of mentality, just immediately head for an exit, but he's all about the deke, you know, a misdirection, and he loses the D and ends up behind him, as you saw in that previous run.
What? Alpha's by himself. He just walked.
Oh, killed at his entrance low, and Viper's luckily right there to get the return.
Yeah, he just strolled out. He was about to waffle at everybody.
A bit of a brain fart there by the defense, for sure.
It happens in the Instagivers, and those feel really good too. You just kind of
get
out
that's one
there.
of those things. It's a instance of multiple guys not paying attention and ends up being a cap for the other team.
Ooh. Dusek lands on that one at the last second. This is pretty intense Klondike. I don't think it actually. The score doesn't tell how close some of these things are getting. But I think Red has a little bit better teamwork on getting these home. Plus, I think Rummy's playing havoc with their defense.
Yeah, he's kind of the X factor here. Certainly the playmaker for them to get these runs started.
Yeah, Pallet going down, Bass grabbing it. Pokerface with the pickup, didn't get too far. My man Pallet having the struggles in his first match.
Rummy just has that survivability. Like he's going to last, usually, even by himself, a lot longer than your average person is off of a grab, which allows his teammates to get into position. Oh, as you see, Dusek with the ultra. Goodness gracious, he's on fire right now and finally taken out by Vipers, I think.
Yeah, I actually missed that.
Spinning around like a turret. It was crazy.
Yeah, he's got that potential. I mean, we saw it in the All-Star game. He went real big for his squad on Grudge especially, but I think he just needs somebody to sync up with to get that frag power in the right spot and then have that grab come in and then have somebody like a Palak run it all the way out. Or Alpha, like Alpha did. If Dusek had been there, this could have been a completely different turn of events for that
It's all about timing because, you know, those ultra kills, monster kills, what have you, I mean, they only open up momentary windows that close very quickly. So you got to be in a position to take advantage of them. Otherwise, it's just a cool kill sequence that doesn't amount to much.
Yep. I think my chat might have died. I'm refreshing that. Anyway, 5 minutes remaining on that one. I think this one's going to be wrapped up. We're going to watch this run by Alpha. Oops, nope, we're not even going to get to him. Let's see what else is happening over in land. I kind of wonder who won Command. That's actually over. Looks like we got Team Paco, if you want to watch that, playing AT.
Oh, we got to get in there. Is Paco playing?
Paco's in the server.
All right, let's go check that out.
Actually, he's not in the server. That's got to be a dev game. Because it's Nomer, Root, SW, and Moskva. Yeah, it's a dev game.
Playing with Jib. Jib in full carry mode. He's got 230 points already.
Oh, it must be
Klondike.
Oh, Klondike. I was going to say, it must be Dooku.
2-1. Clinging to a 1-cap lead with, looks like about 2 minutes left. Or it might be over by now.
Yeah, it looks like LF is playing. H-Tech might be the only other ones playing right now as a reg. We got Alpha trying to get out of this one. Runs into Rummy. I mean, runs into somebody. Rummy
Look at Rummy,
flag.
just so smooth. Oh, there's 2. Can he get the 3rd? Nope.
Yeah.
That's, I think, Pokerface stopping him in his tracks.
But look at that. He always gets to, like, an area that they're not expecting him and getting out with it. Really playing havoc with that defense. Rummy, how does he grab already again? No, this kid's too fast. He's got his teammates all over. There's the double boosty.
Double boost.
That's going to be a walk home. Whoa! A little bit too much. As he flies past his flag.
That was beautiful. And I think, like you said, a little surprising that he was so uncontested. I mean, he basically cherry-picked himself and capped it.
Yep.
I don't know how that happens in insta-kill.
Dusik actually with a nice sequence, missing one shot. That his crosshair was there, the bullet just wouldn't come out. As we got Bass walking through mid and just strolling home? Question mark? The boost? Yeah? Oh my god. Blue, I think, must have changed up everything, went all offense or something. Bass just kind of waltzed that one out. That's a 5-0.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that at a certain point in the game, you kind of got to go for broke just to go for the win. And, you know, sometimes you close the gap, other times you just make it worse. You know, it's the nature of the beast, so to speak.
That's the nature of UT. Oh, Dusik with a pickup in mid. I actually missed this flag getting out. I might have thought it would return. So Dusik's going to save some face, get a cap there. The 5-0 coming in. I mean, it's really hard to stop 5-0. But they just need somebody like the Poker Face here to grab and then, you know, take a nap in a corner. Really throw things off as there's only 2.5 minutes remaining. Poker Face actually going to go for it. All the way back. Didn't quite make it this time. Yeah, my chat's not coming back up. Dang it, Twitch. Twitch has been having a lot of trouble.
Yeah, certainly. I think they were, like we've discussed before, I think they're making some moves now, some adjustments. So hopefully it's just a temporary growing pains type of thing where it'll be a lot better once they finish doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on like there. I heard things like they were shutting down some ingest servers, opening other ones. Who knows what's going on. Rummy this time taking the high route, I think. Adding another cap. Nope, he's going to drop it. Dead. Dusik. Oh, I thought Dusik had it. Nope. Dropped. Anyway, I think the only other match going on right now is LF versus DG. They've changed maps. They're on Klondike again. Maybe we'll hop in there and see what's up. So I believe this Klondike is a 0-0. Yeah, this is going to be map number 2.
You're going to head over there, Mr. Grins?
Yeah, I hopped in back into DG versus LF.
Let's do that.
So it's map 2 with LF up 1. As, oh, we're going to watch this flag carrier. Never mind, he's dead.
Blue actually getting another cap at garbage time to bring it to 5-2, but with minute 15 on the clock, really just not a chance to tie this game up and force overtime at this point.
Yeah. So I think Team Massey has had a couple, like they needed a 5th man. They've been rotating some people in and out, so a little bit of struggles. But what else can you do? Sunny actually straight lining in this game. What are you doing? Finally dies.
You never know with Sunny. Maybe he's trying to pull a Snaky.
Maybe. Snaky is the most explosive player in Unreal Tournament. Did you know, Mess, that Snaky, when it's cold, he cuts holes in his socks and puts them on his hands when he plays UT?
What?
That's what he does. He told me.
That's interesting insight.
Yep.
How does
I don't know, man.
I'd love to see like video of that happening, of him playing in those conditions.
Snaky's the most explosive player in UT. You never know what he's going to do. Did you know that Snaky on game days only drinks grape juice and eats crackers? He told me. I don't know what that...
Did you know's coming? I love it.
I don't know what that does to your stomach, but it can't be good. Hey, chat's back. What's up, guys? Say hello.
Welcome back, chat. Yeah.
Yep. So right now, DG and LF are playing the second map. Looks like, I was gonna say damn, but looks like Red is hanging on a little bit better so far. Looks like IR going really quickly low. Look at the teamwork now. Red is all over that. He's just gonna walk in. They need to shoot this blue guy. Another one, possible steal. No, Damn's gonna pick it up after he gets the shot on the stand. Come back, Devil! Yes, gets it back in. So Blue almost upset that one, but this time tables have turned, and DG is up 1-0 on Blue.
Nice job staying persistent, getting the quick pickups they needed by DG to ultimately get that cap. But you see that this map, those caps can be spoiled sometimes because of the angles you can get as you're trying to go for the flag stand.
Yep. Sunny getting up the stand for a little bit there, not too far. Move my camera back in there. Someone says 4 more games starting in 20 minutes. Thank you, Random Monk.
Oh yeah, Monk. Thanks.
Thanks, bruh.
I'm
Thanks,
gonna
bruh.
give that man a sword.
Yep. Let's knight him.
I dub thee Sir Random Monk
Of Brighton.
of Brighton.
King of the Brightons. Random Monk. And
Tis the noblest of nobles.
Yes. He's the randomness of the Knights of the Round Table.
In honor of Random Monk's knighting, we shall choose a random game of the 4. Okay, enough of that.
Random Monk is so random he actually wears his codpiece on his head. Into battle.
Is good luck, says the monk.
He said, hey. Okay, anyway, let's focus. I'm getting a little too crazy on the coffee.
A little too randy.
Crazy on the coffee, man. I love coffee. Koa is actually a person. I didn't know that it was. I think it's Dignitas Koa. Playing for Dignitas. I don't know what game. So we'll clear that up. But I saw the tag.
I know a lot of the dig guys have been coming out of the woodwork with UT4. I mean, you got Zacubus, Frantic. All those guys interested in the new game. So, yeah, cool to see.
That is pretty cool.
So with about 13 minutes on the clock, only 1-0 in favor of DG. Certainly slowed the pace down a bit after that initial cap.
Yeah, I'm checking out the defensive stats here. Actually, let's watch IR. Never mind, let's not watch IR. He's dead. Some good numbers again being put up by finals. 39 with 5 flag kills already. Dam, I think, is doing a lot better, though, because he's at 34 right behind him. So they're probably more comfortable on this map. We're seeing Dam get another flag kill in a return there for his squad. Over on the other side, Fisk, actually the highest of the defenders right now in terms of frags. 66 efficiency. But they have let one out. I think Koa, yeah, Koa's actually playing D with him. Koa, right now, the lowest frags of the defenders. Watching, here comes a grab for blue. Zine not getting off the stand this time. Yeah, so let me pick somebody. Let's pick somebody to watch right now. Let's stick with IR. IR, he doesn't talk about too much, but every time we talk about him, it's always something good. He's a really solid player. Been around forever.
Yeah, kind of a multifaceted player, too. Is he got quite good in the weapons scene before it...
That's right.
Before it died off, you know?
Yeah, it's you can tell the talent of a player if they can play another mod and still be, you know, they're probably not going to be like first picked, but they're definitely if they're definitely like, oh yeah, he's actually decent. You know, JYB did the same thing.
Right, yeah, because a lot of the insta givers are written off like, oh, he'll just be you know, a sniper or a guy with good aim.
Whoa, nice sequence by IR. He's blocked by a teammate. Come on, just run. He's gonna get sniped as blue is collapsing now. Red needs to run away quickly. There's one killed. This other one's gonna return it. Fisk is there to get it back.
That lurk in the red base, that was such a crucial frag to slow down that run. Because if they turn the corner there, that's probably going to result in a cap. And it all started with that beautiful double kill by IR.
Yeah. He set himself up for that. He manufactured that by just sitting in that corner, going behind the defense, calling for his teammates to be ready. I'm going to be low. And they were there. They're almost there a little bit too much as he got body blocked. They were high-fiving too early.
Yeah, maybe if that little slowdown, that little hitch didn't happen, he does turn that corner. And the guy is not in position to stop him in his low, so...
Yeah.
A game of inches, Mr. Grins.
It really is. Really
it's
is.
More like millimeters in this game. I mean,
yeah.
It's so close. The timing has to be so perfect.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to, you know, we're watching close games, especially in the new Unreal Tournament. Once that gets steady enough to where we can host tournaments, man, it's going to be fun to watch.
Absolutely.
There's nothing quite like Unreal Tournament CTF. Nothing quite like it.
Like a beautiful disaster.
Yeah, it's actually a good description. Just controlled chaos.
Yeah, there you go. Hopefully we'll be able to harness some much improved spectator features to cover that chaos, because that's one of the hardest things to do. Is so many crucial plays can be happening simultaneously on the field that it's hard to distill that all down into a watchable format for people.
Yeah. Aris is saying you need 1,000 phase to be able to have quality selector. No. There's a couple ways to get it. If we're one of the top 40 streams on whatever ingest server, we're going to get it automatically. You can't go up, but you can go down with that one. Or you can become a partner, partnered stream, and they'll give it to you. So if you want to help us out and you want to try and... because we can get it if we continue to do... like, we're hoping to get it. We're going to apply for it at some point. But if you really want to help us out, all you got to do is watch the streams, favorite our things, you know, follow us on YouTube. That's basically all we need from you guys. And just the more people who do it and talk about it and get other people here, then it's only a matter of time before we get like the transcoding and are able to do a lot more stuff. And if you don't have a problem watching the stream, once we get transcoding, we're gonna up the quality to like insanity, because then it won't matter.
Better experience.
Yeah,
exactly. Because right now we want to balance between quality and watchability. We want people, as many as possible, to be able to watch the live show. That's what it's about. But, in order to do so, like Grins was saying, we have to make some consolations. Can't push the limit of the quality that you can present on Twitch, because otherwise people just can't watch it.
Yep. So we're trying to do a happy medium right now. I know a lot of people are having trouble. I'm not sure if Hitbox is up or not.
Yeah, the mirror should be up if you guys do need it. Please do comment if it's not helping you. I can maybe lower the bitrate on that since it is a secondary stream.
Yeah.
But a lot of the issues right now aren't necessarily just our bitrate. It's also Twitch and the ingest servers. So I think a lot of that's going to be dealt with soon in the coming days and weeks.
Yeah. Twitch is also having some trouble recently. Like, I was buffering for a bit when I was watching Paco, and then it cleared up. I don't know what they're doing over there. I think they're getting too big for their britches. They need Amazon to help them out.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're setting up for the long term, I mean, I understand there's going to be, like I said, some growing pains. This game's pace has slowed down considerably.
Yeah.
I feel like the grabs that we have seen haven't been too prosperous. They end pretty quickly.
Yeah, after that IR manufacturer, they haven't really been able to school anything, maybe. I think Red's playing a little bit farther back, and we see Disc and things like that turning to shoot people in the back, taking some dirty pot shots. But that's because they don't want to lose this 1-0 lead. And then I think Blue might have figured out what IR did and might be looking for it now. So they might have shored up their defensive. And you're right, it's kind of been like what you see a lot in iCTF is the grab explosion. You're like, I got it! No, I'm dead. Just like a...
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually not to do with your internet sometimes. It's actually your routing to Twitch. A lot of it. Also, if you're on Chrome, Twitch, whatever they're using for Flash, whatever Chrome uses for Flash is not as good as normal Flash.
Yeah, I had a noticeable issue watching the stream through Chrome and switched to Firefox, and it was much improved, which is surprising.
Yep.
To say the least.
Yep. It's weird, but it's true. Chrome uses a proprietary Flash encoder or something like that. Anyway, I think someone said that H-Tech is actually playing somewhere else. Maybe we'll hop out, look at that, and come back to this one in a minute or two. Let's actually watch this run by IR. No, I thought he was going to turn that corner. The other flag is out, though. Fails up high. He's going to meet up with a buddy. Should be a good boost. Nice. Flag. What? Wait. Whoa. Flag is gone. It went left. Fail says, don't fail me now. Fail goes down. Disc is actually trying to stay alive in mid. He's actually going to drop that. It's going to be finally returned by Dignitas Koa. Design just needs to stay alive. He's going to make the shot, and that's going to be a 1-1 tie.
Nice juke. That was Disc coming after... No, not Disc. Who was that killed Zion? Or Zion killed? IR. It was IR chasing him to the stand, so... IR almost got the clutch there. Picked up the cover, but Zion was able to do a little bit of backwards footwork, gets to the stand, gets the frag and the cap, so... Clutch play to even it up there.
Yeah, definitely. Good, smart thinking, man. Disc tried. He had that flag in mid, and he was trying his darndest to stay alive as long as he could, but somebody finally got him. Koa getting the end of that one and returning it. So they tied it up 1-1. I'm going to actually just take a peek at the other score of the other game. What is it? It's actually not going to tell me. But they are playing Acrony. So I don't know if you want to go watch that one or stay here. I'll let you make that call. Actually, fail? Nope, never mind. He's dead.
Yeah, I think with 5 minutes, let's watch to see if this goes over time.
All right, sounds like a good plan.
This it makes things interesting with Blue getting the equalizer. Red can't rest on their laurels, which means they're going to obviously pick the pace up again. But that might allow the door open for Blue, although Sonny couldn't quite turn the corner there. Made it almost out low mid before getting shot in the back.
IR taking a right here. He's got to get this Blue guy. Gets it. He's going to head out to mid. That's got a lot of cover. One boost, two boost, an errant dodge into a wall. A nice shot from this blue guy trying to take him down. He's actually taken down, but blue's going to collapse. Fail getting that last one after the other guy actually made that stop. IR had to stop to get rid of that guy and then allowed blue to catch up with the kill. We got Sunny trying to get out again on the left. Didn't quite make it. And I actually kind of wanted to bring that up. Sunny, been a little quiet on this Klondike. I mean, he's got 13 grabs, but we haven't seen him do something nuts. It's been mostly about IR and us talking about him this map.
Yeah, really, IR and Fail, the two players respectively for their teams, making the most of their flag runs and getting the most distance to their base. Really surprising run that. I mean, that was a great opportunity for them to close it out.
Yep.
A little bit of a mistake, kind of a hitch, didn't get into their base, bounced into the wall, and then one player there holds off two, gets the one kill, and his teammates were able to arrive in time to ultimately get the return. But again, just a little bit of a delay there, a little bit of a mistake. Stops that cap from happening as Sunny trying to frag his way into the base. Picks up two. His teammate is there. That's a pickup from Fail, so this is a good start to this run.
Yeah, Fail taking it right here after Sunny blocked that bullet with his body. I've got you, man. He's actually going to go low. I don't know. Somebody's waiting in mid. That's a double kill from this guy. He's going to drop. That's the triple kill from Finals. Nice play.
I think they should have stayed committed to that. I think it was the left lane. He kind of, I guess, second-guessed himself and then went low with his teammates.
Yeah.
And it was just set up perfectly for that defender in top mid to pick up that frag.
Yeah. I definitely think he got nervous after his buddy died. And unfortunately, I think even with the guy up top, maybe he would have seen him a little bit better. It's easier to the angle. You're right if you do come out that lane because you're up a little bit higher. But good play by Finals to stop that. Kept his cool ahead. Kept those three shots are the most nerve-wracking shots too.
Oh, absolutely. Because if you miss him, he's gone most likely.
That's a cap.
Because your teammates are relying on you to get that stop or at least pick up one of the frags to slow things down.
Yep.
2:45 on the clock. It looks like we might see overtime, although here's Zine with the grab. Getting some help from his teammate, but shot from behind. Stopped by Dam.
Yep, Dam's been playing a lot better this map than we saw in Command. He's feeling a lot more comfortable. He's got 83 frags right behind Finals. They've only let out
covers
one.
And a seal. Doing very nicely.
Yeah, helping out with his team a lot more. Not a player I know much about. Kind of showed up in King of the Gib, went all the way to the finals. He's got that sweet little icon on the forums. Check it out if you haven't seen it. The guys, if you're an KOTG finalist. Holy crap! I got it out. You actually get like a little medal next to your name, and I think that's something we're going to continue. So if you participate in our tournaments and you go somewhere and get something, you're going to be able to rip that on the forums. Pretty neat.
Yeah, I think it's real cool. It kind of harkens back to some of the clan-based cups back in the day, and funny enough, people take pride in those things because it's a record of your participation, and a lot of times it's a record of progress because you'll see teams like in maybe inaugural seasons they place bronze or place silver and then ultimately get to that gold. It's kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
And then you'll have the guys that'll have medals and everything and just be like, this guy just winning everything.
Yeah, they got like Bled with just I've got so many medals on my chest it drags my shirt down.
Yeah, it's like we have to modify the site just because he's got so many medals.
Yeah.
At a second page for him.
I was the leader of all the Bunny Track plus S-Dom mixed matches.
I had more pixels than anyone. Still tied up and looking like we are going to get into overtime. But a lot of grabs from blue team. You got 3 guys in double-digit grabs. Sunny 13, 14 for Fail, 11 for Zine. Most for the red team is IR with 11.
Yeah.
Although Disc and Devil U both have 7, so it's not like they're not grabbing. It's not quite matching the pace of the blue team.
Yeah. I think they're having a little bit of trouble getting in. I think blue, especially now that everything's tied up, so blue doesn't have to attack as much. But here's IR. If he makes this frag, oh no!
Opportunity was knocking.
Yep, Zine actually trying to go this ballsy low route, and it works if you're really fast and people don't see us. We've got 30-second warning going off, but in league play, especially reg match play, it's got to be really hard, especially with people shooting high 40 acts at all points, all times. It's a ballsy move.
I mean, as you saw, there were 4 defenders there just waiting to rain the pain down on top of them, and they did so, getting that return pretty easily. So we're going to go into OT.
Yep.
And if I had to guess, I don't know. I feel like blue might pull it out. And
I don't know. IR taking it right.
Hit the double kill, getting the killing.
Oh my God, Mess! Did you curse them?
Nope.
It's opposite grab. Sunny's down low in mid. SMS might have saved him as Sunny goes down low. Nobody's there. There's a boost to the stand, and that's going to be a cap from Sunny. And they're going to win this reg match 2-0 over DG.
Oh, wow. So they actually did have a map lead already in this matchup. I did not know that.
Yep. And so well played by Fisk, Team Fisk, taking down DG. The games actually were both, or this one was pretty close. I think Command kind of went at LF's way after a while. But them as Sunny bringing it out at the end after we hadn't talked to them for a while. IR and company tried their darndest, didn't quite make it. I'm going to hop into the H-Tech acrony on, I guess I should have told you IP again. IP5.
IP5 on my way.
Roger that. And we got Steel. My man Steel is here. He showed up for map 2. He's going to be dead. It is a 1-0 in favor of blue, so that means Team Massey is up, and they actually have the flag. Alpha trying to get away from here. He's the alpha dog. I'm going to fix my spectator. No, Steel's on his butt! Oh, no, it's Poker Face. He got it. Woo!
Woo! Love the enthusiasm.
Yeah,
so
too much stuff going on.
Overlay.
Too much stuff going on. Okay. So let's recap what's happened here. Looks like Team Massey is up 1. Banco actually with the cap, but he's looks like there's assists on Massey, so he picks it up, puts that one back, and they almost got a 2-0 there off of an alpha cap. It looks like they all tried to stop everybody, and Pokerface snuck in from up high, making the fragalicious. And Steel has returned for Team BAS. I do forget. Oh, H-Tech, duh. Or Hey-Tech or something. I don't know. I think it's foreign. Anyway, Alpha with another grab here. Alpha, that's our second time I've talked about him so far. I think he might feel a little bit more comfortable in Acrony as Palak makes that pickup. Tries to go low. Is still down. Alpha with his own pickup. Finally gets shot again. That's what Rummy was up high shooting everybody. Is what happened. So, checking the scores here. Looks like Dusik might be playing defense. He's got 64 efficiency. Let's see where he's at. We're actually watching Banco trying to chase down Steel. He's going to make a nice shot through the weeds there, which are ultra annoying, by the way. But I guess that's part of Acrony. Here's Dusik. Nope, Dusik is playing offense. No, he's playing defense. Okay, playing low right. I love you too, Scott. Steel taking a left here very quickly. That boost, I think, splashed on him? What? I think someone tried to boost him. Anyway, he's going to go all the way across the right, and that was the wrong decision. As Dusik falling down from on high with the return. I like the thought, because normally people try to head for high. Didn't work out this time.
Nice grab pace.
You too, Dur.
By both of these teams. You got over 20 for both teams, easily. And you're approaching, I think you're actually at the 30 mark already for H-Tech.
H-Tech, yeah, something. But yeah, that's a lot of grabs. Steel and Rummy both power grabbers. Pokerface, he's in there too. We've shown that the H-Tech team is all about keeping the flag off the stand, and they won, I think, the last map. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they
so
did.
They're up.
Yeah, they're up
in
1.
This.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let me update the scoreboard.
No problem.
We have the technology.
We can rebuild him.
But I don't want to spend a lot of money.
Yes. So is that the Family Guy thing?
Yeah. Yeah, like a trash can leg.
Yeah. Palak taking a left here. There's a blue or red guy above him. Another one shooting at him from across the thing. He's going to turn his back like a man and just run through mid. My camera's not there. I'm looking at Vipers actually with these. Both flags are down. One is returned. The blue flag didn't quite get offside. Master returns that. Let me put my camera in position as we get another flag grab off of Rummy. He goes down. How much time is left? It is 3.5 minutes are left in this one, so we're almost to OT. Actually, we're almost to going on to the tiebreaker because it's a reg match. Palak, my man Palak's going to grab it. He's going to try to make this a 2-0 and seal the deal. Goes left. I don't see any red defenders. Nobody's in his way. There's one. He gets boosted into the red defender. That kind of sucks. Viper's trying to tie it up. He's down low. Blue collapse. Palak's there trying to do everything for his team.
Hero move for Palak, doing the dirty work there. I mean, it's hard to convey that a lot of times, but people don't know how important a return can be sometimes. Like, you may have terrible stats, and if you get that one clutch return.
Oh, man.
You were worth your weight in gold that game. It's just one of those things, like we said, the dirty work. Because Viper is looking like he's going to make it out and shot from behind by Banco. Banco, I feel like I've said his name a lot. The little we've watched of the games he's played, it seems like he's been quite solid on defense for his team.
Yeah, he doesn't play a lot of pugs when the seasons aren't going on, but I think he's the kind of guy who, if there's competition, he wants to be there. So I think he starts practicing as soon as like the season starts, I think is what he was saying. And
right,
he gets better through the season.
Yeah, it sounds like I guess a natural progression, and then we see that whenever the seasons happen. Obviously, the pug activity picks up, as like you said, people feel like they have something a bit more to play for, so they want to get the reps in.
Yep. I think especially with a game like this, that seasons like something's not going on all the time.
Peaking, especially with the draft league, it's about peaking as an individual player and as a team at the right time, like making into playoffs where you're all clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, I actually watched Vipers mess up a little jump there. We won't say anything about it, except I already did. 0-1. Looks like this one might go into the tiebreaker. And then as soon as we get to there, I think the other matches are probably going to start up here pretty quickly. As we're
interested to see what the tiebreaker is for this matchup. What was the first map? Do we know?
Broken Limits, I believe. Could be. Yeah, I think it was Broken Limits, but my memory is not all that good. Someone in chat will correct us. If you guys can get into chat. It took me a while to get there.
I do apologize again. If you're having issues with Twitch, you can try a different browser. You can use Firefox or whatever else you use, or you can try the mirror, which I think is Hitbox/OwnedWell TV.
The pickup. Oh my God, Steep It
and
alive!
It left on the clock, and they do get the return. So Blue going to hang on, I think, as
49
going
seconds.
to have to make a move now. There's the return. 45 seconds. It's doable if they grab now.
There's Rummy going down. There's going to be a pickup real quick. Dev's trying to keep this one alive. He's actually going to go for the hole, but he needs to be worried about time. He needs to run it. I mean, time is down to 33 seconds. He can make it now. There's the double boost.
Oh, the boost!
The boost is there. Oh, he's confused.
He's
Go
got
to
to
lift.
the elevator.
Dev, go! Just do it. No, the blue guy.
It's Massey.
Oh my God! Look at her.
When he gets the frag, he's got to return it for himself.
20 seconds. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
God. Just see, we had written them off, Mr. Grins, and just like that, Haytech ties it up. They will force overtime, looking to sew this matchup in 2 maps instead of having to go to the tiebreaker.
Yep, that was so close. Dev somehow staying alive through all of that, and I thought Massey was gonna grab it and just like hide and time runs out. That would have been hilarious. Didn't happen. They were able to cap it. 1-1. We're now in OT, and that was pretty intense right at the end there.
And far be it to me to be surprised to see overtime on Acrony.
Yeah. It's one of those maps that can get overtime, and it can get pretty headbang into wall-ish. But if you got some good runners, things will happen.
And it really depends on the teams and how they're playing it. I mean, I understand naturally in a sudden death situation, you want to favor the defense, but at a certain point in the game, you got to go for broke. Is like Rummy and Steel were trying to bulldoze a flag into their right, and it gets stopped from the cutoff man. It looks like one of the attackers fell back and got the return there.
Yeah, it was.
I got to think OT favors red here with playmakers like Steel and Rummy, and just the fact that they can sync up at any time.
Yeah, I think so. Something could happen where Blue can sneak one out, no doubt. But if they've shown that they can cap on this, I think they can definitely do it again.
And you also got to think that the blue team, they were kind of nursing that 1 cap lead, just hoping to get out of this map, and then giving it up literally with, 30 seconds left. Flag was still on their stand.
Yep.
Maybe it was 40 or 45, but literally the last opportunity to make a cap, and they get it.
Yeah. Dev with the clutch pickup, played it smart, didn't go too crazy. Kind of iffy there at the end. I was pretty scared. Rummy going up high this time. He's trying to make something happen. He's going to dodge into a blue guy who looked like, I guess that was Banco, kind of predicted that. Was in perfect position to just, let me catch you with a trust fall type situation.
Yeah. Not so fast.
Yeah. Not today, Rummy.
2 minutes into overtime. And the most progress we've seen has been from Red. That was that run by Rummy and Steel. Is Steel makes a grab. As soon as I say that, doesn't make it 2 steps away from the stand. Rummy going to try to pick up the pieces as he's taken out.
Yep, I'm actually going to watch Steel for a while. Steel, I guess, not showing up for map 1. He's in the house right now, but is he, like, did he just get home? Is he drunk? I don't know, but anyway, Poker Face going low right, dead. We haven't seen too much from Steel right now. He's got 19 grabs, though, highest in the server, so he's definitely there to play. 112 frags. I like Steel's, I like his way of playing. He's a heavy fragger, but he's also a heavy grabber, which is hard to do. I mean, kind of like the hatchet style of play, just continuously running forward and shooting things.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, maintaining that kind of pace while also fragging hard. Whew.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a workout. That's for sure. Because a lot of players usually fall into the kind of the cover frag role. Like you got your DMers and stuff like that. You got your power grabbers. But it's kind of hard to do both. But
Yeah, that's why, I mean, someone like Steel is a rare player because you don't typically see both traits in a single player.
Yep, kind of the hatchet style. And that's why, I mean, that's why they call it, as we get a flag going low here, it's actually Massey with the grab. Vipers is in position to return that. Massey actually had cover. There's another grab from Steel. He's going through the hole. He's going to try and make it up. They're going to shoot at him. They're going to miss. Oh my god, the blue guy doesn't know. Final comes in, turns around Dusick.
Had him dead to rights, missed the no-look shot into his back, and obviously the 180 ends him. Man, that looked like that was the run. He had the right idea going high there because they were obviously too low. Heavy footwork by Steel, but just didn't connect the shot.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they didn't hit him on the way up because that's kind of a lazy, like, go up. Poker Face with a nice double kill here. Trying to make something happen for himself. Going to be a lot of blue on his right to try to cut him off. Dusick's there again. But it looks like the comms on blue were a little late. Because Dusick actually, I think Steel actually had a shot on him before Dusick spun around and was like, whoa!
Whoa, man!
Whoa! But Dusick's aim is true.
John Travolta.
That was a really good impression.
Oh my god!
Wow, that is
Steel
sight!
again. You can see that they're definitely relying on Steel to do the bulk of the
Coming alive.
The fabric carrying that nice frag coming through the window. He's got 3 behind him. His teammates are there. Can they get the pickup?
Banco.
Not quick enough. Banco says not today.
And that's Steel trying to manufacture something again. I don't know, kind of the caster calling him out. He's starting to come alive. We're starting to talk about him a lot more. 2 almost caps. Good runs from him.
I feel like they want him to be the carrier, and then Rummy and Poker kind of go for the pickup or the cover. You know, whatever needs to be done. As here, Steel on the pickup again.
There's the frag. Whoa! He's got cover behind him, too. That's going to be a pickup for red. Surely Poker Face has got it, but blue is spawning all over that one.
It looks like they're he's outrunning his cover a little bit. I feel like Poker and Rummy need to stage themselves a little further out into mid because Steel's having no problem getting off the stand and creating distance as he does here and gets low mid. See, if they're staged up basically in the entrance to mid, they're going to be in great position to cover him, whereas they're kind of pushing into the base, whereas Steel doesn't really need that kind of assistance.
Yeah, Steel's making it happen with the grabs. You just need to be down there to catch him. I feel like with this pace, Red has got this in the bag. They just keep this up. I mean, Blue has been getting clutcher returns, and you can only be so clutch for so long.
Yeah, you're flirting with disasters. I feel like they pulled the defense out because they're having a harder time manufacturing some offense, whereas Red, like you said, is just, I mean, Steel alone is moving the fabric pretty easily.
Yeah, and that was...
like you said, it's only a matter of time.
That was 3 red in the base again. Alpha, another blue grab. This time he's kind of snuck a little bit. Clutch shot. That corner was almost cut off. Viper's hitting that one. Steel trying to get down again. He's going to make it happen again. He's trying to go low. This time, whoa, that lift keeps... No!
Oh, smashed by the lift into the goo.
Oh, my goodness. Banco drops a lol.
That was incredible. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen that before.
It's happened. That lift is kind of wonky. It actually triggers very quickly, and it goes up so fast that he bumped his head and then kept going back. I thought actually he bumped. He was going to go left because his cover was there, which is what I would have done. But instead, he provides us some comedy.
Yeah,
hits the slime. Steel, no doubt, is
man,
like
that's we've got a plays of the week We need to do like not top 10 like SportsCenter does,
Negative
or maybe
top
even
10.
just 5.
They don't know where Pokerface is. Palik's running the wrong way. This is gonna be it. They got two down.
Shots in the back from Pokerface.
Is the flag stand steal because all of red was down low. There's one in front of him. It's Alpha. Alpha's trying to stop him. He slowed him down enough. He gets shot in the back. Here they come. Banco's got it. Alpha's in position to stop the flag carrier. They couldn't hit him. Even though he didn't make the shot, it allowed Banco to come up behind him and get that clutch return. Wow.
Big time stall by Alpha, and to be honest, it's a big time mistake by Red. A little too bunched up. Most of the team trying to escort the flag carrier back to the stand, but unfortunately base was dirty, and they couldn't close it out. And Red, man, they were on the doorstep of putting this game away.
Yeah,
so
that was
Blue's
it.
got to be feeling great about that play,
They've been
Obviously,
so
they've been
clutch.
flirting with disaster, but still.
Massey with the nice dubs. There's some blue cover there. It's down and low. They can't get to it. Never mind. I'd tell a lie. No! Shot at the last second. Banco coming up with a dub kill to try to pick that up. Shot in the last second. But, yeah, blue has been so
overtime,
clutch.
approaching 10 minutes.
This is actually a pretty high-paced acrony. I mean, red is just on the verge of capping it so many times. This time, now blue's starting to grab, though. We see Massey again. Starting to get it off. The blue defense has been so clutch in this one. Alpha with the grab here. Not getting off the stand. I feel like Palik's gonna need to turn into steel and just get the flag down low so where somebody can pick it up.
Yeah. Bring together a pickup train.
Yep, Rummy going up high this time. He's actually going to pull the steel head for the hole. No, he's going to drop all the way to the right, come back around. He's got cover now. They're going to boost him up. Perfect. Whoa! Almost hit that one. He's got it. This might be it. No blue had spawned up here, which is quite lucky. Is the base clear? If the base is clear, this is all she wrote. Getting shot at from behind. Whoa! I thought he missed that. Didn't happen. Rummy's going to kill it. That's going to be...
Rummy, with that cap, actually gives himself the complete game, getting it in both of his maps. And it was kind of funny. Steel doing most of the grabbing, and then Rummy grabs once and
yeah.
close it out. I mean,
Rummy, it's the flag cap. That's kind of what it looked like, but yep. So H-Tech closing that one out in 2. Well fought by blue team. The scores again don't tell how close those matches were. Though we kind of saw Acrony sort of go into red. I mean, it looked like it. Didn't quite go all the way. All right, Mess. What do you want to look at now? We got Hodor. Not hotter or whatever the heck Paco was saying, versus looks like AT. We got 2T with that's Sonic on it versus NPC. It's got Medteta and Ulo, and looks like one more is Hatchet versus.
Let's go check out that
OIW.
2T game that just started.
Okay, it's on Prixon.
That's Sonic in there. Monk's playing. Love to watch that game.
All right, so let's hop in there and see what's going up. Pokerface is a zero ping weapons player.
Quite good, actually.
He's got good aim. Where's my mod button? There it is. Okay. So we're hopping in this one. It's a 0-0. Flag is out. That's Ulo. We actually hopped in right
already.
as Ulo capped it.
Yeah.
And that's 2 minutes in. Roughly 2 minutes in. Heavy possible return cap? Question mark. Going up high. Cut off the corner. Nope. Turns away because he thought he juked the blue guy. Got shot in the back. Ravenix makes the return. So... Prixon, kind of like Command, if you have a defender that's letting stuff out, they'll keep coming in that way and keep stringing those out. So it's a map of, can I kill the defender twice and get away? Sonic taking a left as he went out the low doors. Blue's going to spawn all over him. But yeah, Blue starting off on a good foot. I'm sure they feel good in TS after that quick cap. Red got to stay with it, keep their minds in the game.
Yeah, always a relief to get that early cap. Give yourself that breathing room.
Mm-hmm.
But another problem that comes with that is it's very easy to get complacent. Unless it's a map where you just know that one cap is not enough. A map like Command,
Yeah.
If it's
or
Dooku
Grudge.
or Diamond Sword, you're going to feel a lot more comfortable. But
Oh, hell yeah, you're going to feel it's top of Cloud 9. But, I mean, but a lot of the maps nowadays kind of aren't that way, so... Which is pretty good. 2T going up high. We've got a blue idle guy. That's going to be bad news. Man, there ain't no friendly stoppage here as Heavy's going to run this one all the way to the right. And that's going to be a tie, 1-1. As
Monk getting the ultra kill in that process, as Heavy didn't get a whole lot of contesting there. And there comes the pause.
Yeah, don't hit escape
As I
if you're
guess
admin.
their teammate lagged out.
Yeah, it looks like Ulo's gone. But yeah, don't hit escape if you're.
I will not.
Yeah, I've done that before. I've unpaused a playoff game.
Ooh, wow.
Shh! Don't tell anybody.
Not bad. We could just hold about 78 people.
Yeah. Ooh, my man Burr. That's what's happened. They're trying to switch out for Burr.
Here comes Burr.
Burr,
welcome.
Burr coming in for Ulo.
Roar.
And unfortunately, it's 1-1. But what can you do? League play, my friends.
What it's all about. And again, these games are very important because it's a short regular season. So you don't have a lot of time to say, okay, well, some of these early matches don't matter. We'll get our chemistry going and then work our way into playoffs. No, you kind of have to get it together quickly and start gelling come playoffs time because, like I said, just not a whole lot of time to work out the kinks.
Yeah, and that's kind of what draft leagues are about because you're playing with some people you've never played before. As they start with only 4 players in on blue, as the pause time runs out. Let's see what happens here. I think Burr's got this. Saw that run in Diamond Sword. Anyway, but that's what the draft leagues are kind of about because you need all you got is the group stages to gel. And if you make it through the group stages, you got a chance in the playoffs, and you better start gelling pretty quick. Your comms better start going heavy here, taking the low left, taking a right, back up to the high. Mid is
He's
clear.
done a really nice job of cutting off those angles.
Yep.
His last cap was pretty much uncontested, very similar to that one.
Yep. TNZ trying to stop the bleeding here. Not going to happen as... Okay, now we got 5 and 5.
It looks like
Ulo
Bear
hops
just
back
didn't
in.
have a chance to get set before that cap came out, so they're going to have a little bit of work to do as they started with the early lead, and 2 quick caps by Red Team gives them the lead now.
Yep, so I think this game is now kind of reset-ish, except, of course, Red's up 2-1. Ulo making another grab, trying to make the magic happen again. Not going to get away from this time. Sonic taking a pause here. Nice shot. Almost gets the second one, but that's a pickup. Good comms to Monk. Monk tries to turn his back. Dies to Bear, who had got a lucky spawn up high. Thinking about this team, I do like the Sonic Monk combo. I don't remember if Sonic is a mercenary. I think he became unmercenary at the last second at the beginning of this league. So I don't think he's a replacement pickup. Someone will have to clear that up for me. Anyway, I know Sonic wasn't here last week. Monk taking the top right. Nope, he's going to pause. He's going to see the blue defender, see another one. Makes the frag. Goes back again, possibly waiting on the comms. Yes, he juked the comms as they're not here. He's going with his team. His team is cutting off the angle. He's going to look high. I think he's going to meet a blue guy. Nope, they're going to frag him before he can do it. He's going to drop down low. That's a nice cap. It's very smart running from Monk, and a monster kill from Sonic in mid is going to seal that one up. So, really smart play coming through on the side of Red. Sonic, as you guys know, is a King of the Gib finalist. Actually was in the running to win the whole thing. Ended up in 3rd in a very close Insta-DM marathon tourney. Heavy going down low just like a man, getting boosted across. Ballsing it through as Red frags everybody, and there's a... Whoa! Almost a clutch return. Didn't quite happen. Heavy comes through on that one. Someone says Sonic is not a merc. Okay, so he's not. I think he was. And that's a 4-1 for Red as... Yeah, Red is running all over NPC. No Pants Club. Good team name. But, not coming through right now. Sonic taking high. Look at that quick aim. Goes down low left. Burr's got a grab on the opposite side. The actual path players going to blast each other. Sonic just covering himself. Keeping that thing
Sonic
alive.
looking nasty. Sorry, Mr. Burns, I did have to step away momentarily, but
it's all right.
Like you said, providing his own cover there, and a little bit of a standoff ultimately goes the way of Red. So looks like in my short hiatus, Red has pulled away completely on this map.
Yeah, Monk had a really smart play. Nice cover by Sonic. Sonic right there just showing what can happen. Heavy also just waltzing through mid like a man, just running it. total faith in his team that they're gonna frag everybody. And I think we see 2T right here just manhandling NPC in this Prixon matchup. I mean, and it's completely different from like NPC taking the first cap. So I think this one, it's going to be quite brutal, as 2T is showing to be a really good team. And let's watch this grab here. Got Monk just man-moding it down through low again, almost picked up. But we might see what else is going on around in Unreal Tournament reg game land. Also, guys, if you don't know what's going on and you're here for Duel or Die, that's actually going to take place right after the reg games. We're going to hop into that one. I'm actually going to hand off the reins to Mess when that happens. But I'll still be here to commentate too, and we're going to watch some nice 1v1 UT99 action.
Oh yeah, our afternoon of UT turns into a night of UT. We keep the action going. We started around 2:30 this afternoon with Paco and Bled doing some dev matchups, and myself and Mr. Grins doing some reg matchups on iCTF, and like you said, gonna finish it off with Duel or Die.
Yep. I'm actually
Sundays right now it's been UT99, but again, Mondays we got the UT4 stuff, which is just expanding every single week.
Yep. I'm actually gonna hop into IP1.
Okay.
Watching
Do it.
AT versus Hodor. Hodor, actually the name of the pizza company I'm gonna start.
I like it.
And we're watching a 0-0 on
Complex.
Yeah, Complex. It's a 0-0. My man Knockout Dad's in the game. Looking at the stats real quick, like we got Sauron with 13 grabs. The next highest is Natrix with 5, and then nobody else on the team has a grab.
Boy Scott here in this game.
Oh yeah,
Loving
Scott.
it.
Scottston down there. He's with Kingsta Darkside, playing some Offensia. I think is Scott playing D? Hold on, let's figure this out. No, he's not, because Darkside's playing D. Oh, they're missing Unreal Shots. That's what it is. AT is missing Unreal Shots. The all-star $1,000 million bazillion dollar player for Defensia is not here.
Yeah. That's certain. I mean, you can't replace a guy like Shots. You just can't do it. So you just hope that you can make do without having him. And again, we talked about that. That's kind of one of the things about the short season.
Yeah.
Is that, you know, not having arguably one of the best players in the league, even for one day, can greatly affect your chances in the season. So you got to have a well-rounded roster so that you can fill in the blanks as best you can when that player might not make it.
Yeah, so I think Darkside's actually filling in those big shoes on defense. That's actually a decent sixth man. It's better than a lot of teams. So hopefully they
some
can
teams
do
front
this.
loading, going all in with their top 5, maybe 6 players, whereas a lot of other teams much more balanced top to bottom, factoring in that development aspect of the season.
Yep. So Complex, kind of a map. I mean, it's kind of a specialized map in my opinion. If you know how to play D on it, you can be really good. If you don't know how to play D on it, it's quite frustrating. Same thing with running offense. There's a lot of little weird things about it, some angles you have to know. As we got MP5 trying to get it right, and this one didn't quite happen. Sauron adding another grab to his belt. The lifts in this map are kind of weird and iffy. They play kind of like Unreal Tournament 4 lifts do right now. Sometimes you can't walk on them. It's like, what the hell is going on?
I'm stuck. Why is this little 2-inch ledge of a lift hard for me to walk over?
Yeah, what is this? And then you got
like stub your toe on it.
Yeah, there's some weird angles when you fly off a ramp or a lift and jump that you bump your head. So it's kind of like a map that you can't just pick up. Like, look at this angle that Rices is at right now. He's just staring down this little hallway, and that actually goes almost into the red base. And he's checking. He can see them come through, and he knows that they're on that side of the map. They can sneak up real close on his left, but see how he knows the guy came through that way, so he's over there. You can see his other defender. So it's a lot of little things you got to learn about this map. It is quite frustrating if you're playing against someone who's good. Offense is the same type of way. It's learning these little things and how you can jump. But it's not a bad map. There's a lot worse other maps. So Natrix coming in. Oh, Risus appears, shoots him in the face. I actually don't know DM Unreality. And I think you're right, Xeno Scythe. Anyway, Kingsta taking a low right. He doesn't need to make this frag before he can get out of there. His teammates show up. Scott somehow picks that up and drops it again. Hodor, Sturm actually in front of a red guy. What the heck? The red guy didn't know he was there. He bumps him in the face and then makes a jump out, which might have been unadvisable because that red guy was still alive and he is dead. But a little flurry of action as flags die in mid. There's a pickup by Natrix. Rice is there to shut that one down. Talking about confusing maps. I think the only thing that could make this map more confusing is if there were teleporters. Or, thank God there's not. There's also little things like that, all that stuff if we're looking at from my stream. Oh, Rice just hunts that guy's down to get shot. The flag can fall through a grate down there where those things are coming up because that's actually a bouncer. And it'll return if it falls down in there. Which is quite mind... It messes with your mind because you're scared if you're trying to come up that lift. And that low route goes all the way into the enemy base so they can shoot you through there. Quite scary. Kingsta with a grab here. Trying to stay alive. If he had cut off that corner, he would have had a pretty good look. With Unreal Shots missing, it looks like AT are hanging in there. But I feel like their defense... Because, well, looking at flag kills... No, MP5 only has 2, Scott only has 2, so maybe they're not falling back too much. But I think they got to be playing a little bit nervous, knowing that their all-star defender is not around. So Natrix adding another grab. Let's see what Sauron's doing. He's already up at 15. So he seems to understand this this map. Sauron's going to jump in. See, that dodge right there is actually kind of difficult. Makes the one frag. Needs to get the second one. Doesn't hit it yet. Doesn't go for a juke, just tries to run it out.
Oh, Sauron almost turns the corner and makes it mid, but
yeah,
good cutoff there.
Yeah, I think quick reactions on the side of red. He makes that jump again. That jump, I always bump my head flying out of there on this, like this errant, weird light. Like, what? It's Unreal Tournament. We don't need to put lights. Just What's that doing there?
Blinded by the light.
Oh, someone pointing out that Hodor is actually missing Loke.
Uh-huh.
That's why, okay, Sturm is in for
Loki, huh?
Yeah. So Sturm is their 6th man. So maybe that's why AT is able to hold so well without their all-star defender. I think this one is a minute from overtime. I would say that if it continues like it's going, it looks like Sauron's going to eventually bring one out once he syncs up with, like, say, Natrix or something and able to frag away. Makes the grab,
like we're
makes
gonna
the
hit
shot.
overtime on this map. We're getting a request
Takes a left.
for RYWCR. I'm not familiar with the team names, but
I think RYW is Rain's team.
gotcha.
So Natrix here with the flag. He's going to get spotted. That's a nice shot, actually. Pretty hard angle to hit him with through that little bit of lip. Yeah, we go in there. I mean, we're about to hit overtime on this one. Seems to be kind of a grind. I would give this to blue. I think Sauron would eventually sneak one out with a cover. Natrix going low left. He's actually picked up some cover, but the boosts are bad.
Yeah,
actually, his cover's dead, but he makes the shot. Couldn't get up the ramp. That's down in mid. Red's all over it. Okay.
If they hadn't brain farted those boosts, might have been a prosperous run there.
Yep. Again, that's this map, though. This map has such weird angles and so many weird things that you're not used to,
And
like
level
blocking
changes.
You. Yeah.
Indeed. They're very abrupt.
Yeah, extremely. And it kind of gives the player up top, too, has a little bit of a advantage shooting down in you, kind of like a Bleak. You want to be up high shooting down. We can go watch RYW if you want to take this out. Let's go watch. Nope, someone hopped through the window, got shot. You want to do it?
You are the one driving the bus, Mr. Grins. I am along for the ride.
All right. Well, at least we're not on a short bus.
The wheels on the...
Anyway, yeah, let's watch RYW versus Hatchet, Team Hatchet on Command, no less. This actually might be a good map.
Hatchet on Command. Sounds like a recipe for a disaster for somebody.
Yep, this map actually has not started. Let's ask them who won first. Who won first, friends? They ignore me. Rain says we did.
Nobody
so
wants
Rain
to play with me.
Rain is the winner of map number 1. RYWs, RYDubs. Won map 1 in this matchup. Looks like they're about to click in. Players are complaining about some ping issues. Yeah, it looks like everybody's got 100 ping except for Rain with 20.
Oh, it's a Euro server, right?
No. This is not a Euro server. That name is misleading.
Let's see
Good
what's
luck,
going
Hud.
on in some of the other matches. Hey, Cud. Best of luck to you. Like Paco's team is playing GR right now. I'm gonna go check out the score in that game.
All right.
And
Let
on
me know.
Klondike, got like it might be paused. Can't seem to bring up the score. It's 4-0 in favor of the blue team.
Is Paco winning or losing?
I can't bring up the score.
Oh, you can't bring up the scoreboard.
There we go.
You said that, and then I didn't listen.
Yes, it is. DR is up 4-0 on Klondike. Snaky has a hat trick already.
Oh, snaky poop.
NP with 100 frags, most in the server. And looks like GR tacks on another cap with Omer on the wrong team. It just looks like disaster for Team Paco on Klondike right now. Because I was like, why is it 4v5? And then I see Nomer join, and he's on blue team, the wrong team.
Nice, nice. All right, we got to click.
Yeah, we don't want to hop in that game.
Yeah, we got to click on the other side. Paleface already taking it low left with one cover. Gets a nice boost. Cuts off the angle there and quite nicely. It looks like the clutch corner is sealed up. No, the snipe. There's somebody there to pick it up. It's going to be sniped again. Sense is going to get it killed again. And they finally get that blue guy sniped again. And then Rain's going to run it in. And that's all players touching it. Let me see. It only gave out 2 assists on that one with the Rain cap. So at least 3 red players had a hand on that. Blue almost getting that one back. As RYW already up 1, and we got Rain playing defense.
Nice. Vince making another quick grab. He's already making it outright. He's got a teammate there waiting for him. Will he get the pickup? Nope. Stenad is there to get the return. And already a furious pace on command, and I like seeing that, but Blue's going to have to tighten up the defense. They can't let those grabs, let alone those quick exits by the grabber.
Yep. Team Miracle with Hatchet. I'm watching Hatchet now. He's coming in right. I think he's going to get a quick free grab. Oh, he actually had to shoot Rain, but he got it. Unfortunately, the fallback from Red, the good comms are already falling back on him. Shoots him down. I think that's why they're probably going to have Rain on defense, because you got to be scared of the Hatchet. This is his best map, is what people say. Paleface with the grab on the opposite end. Paleface doing some work already for his team. On command, goes down as Hatchet falls back. Rapture.
The scoreboard. Gotta remember to do that.
Pull-up actually taking a left here. He's going to pick up some cover. Good comes from RYW. They seem to be all up on each other and able to cover things coming in. Pull-up actually just running it in, not even looking at the cutoff corner because he had teammates there. And RYW seems to be in sync. It looks like this team is meshing pretty well. I mean, we've got Paleface, Pull-up, and already both manufacturing stuff for themselves.
Yeah, meanwhile, not a lot of stats to be shown for CR. You know, only 4 flag kills between, or 5, excuse me, between the, now 6 between the entire team. They don't have any covers, you know. Not a whole lot of grabs, just 2, as it looks like we're going to see a 3rd cap already. And this looks like it could be a rout. As 3 minutes in, they're already up 3 caps.
Yeah, RYW.
And this is, again, Hatchet's supposedly best map, but you got to have the team. You can't do it yourself, not in Instagib and not at this level of play.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to have people who can enable him to do stuff. You can have a playmaker, but if you don't have anything to work with, you don't have any silly putty to mold. You can't make a sculpture. As Pull-up is going to run another one in, and this I think this is over.
Yeah, this is
Blue and the moral, no doubt, is just exploded. Gone.
We need a mercy rule at this point.
Yeah.
So maybe is it still overtime in that other game? Let me go check that out.
Yeah, or we can look at if there's other probably games going on. Let's see. The only
Go back to Complex.
Oh, GR versus Paco. That's the one you were just talking about.
Complex is still overtime. Still fighting that one out between AT and Hodor.
Yep.
Yeah, the Paco game was a rout as well.
Yeah, we got Reigns, or not a Reigns, on Reigns NYC IP2. There's a Dooku NPC versus 2T. Want to hop in there real quick?
That one's 0-0 right now. Well, actually, they haven't clicked in. About to get started. So yeah, let's head on over there. Let's do that.
All right. That was destruction. That's an understatement. I think they were complaining about ping problems. Maybe some of the Miracles team wasn't used to the ping they were getting. But, you know, if you're playing at league level, once your shot is off a little bit, you're just going to get destroyed, especially against a team like Reigns. Every time Reign puts together a team, it's playoff bound when you look at it. Because he's a really good captain. And
very savvy veteran captain for sure.
Knows who he wants.
Knows how to craft a team that's going to have the right pieces to succeed.
Yep. And it's actually, I think it's actually tougher if you're a captain that's extremely highly rated, because you get like last pick in the draft. You got to be like, okay, all these players that I would love to have, I'm never gonna get. Like he would love to have Hatchet on his team, but it's never gonna happen.
Real shots, yeah.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen. As I messed up the scoreboard. There we go. Okay, we're back. So I believe 2T took map 1. I'm gonna guess. Now, we didn't see the end of Prixon, but I'm assuming 2T is up 1-0 on this one. Let's start off with Monk.
That.
Someone in chat will no doubt correct us, which I think is actually good to have a community that is not super big, because then I can say, hey, chat, correct me.
Yeah, tell me I'm wrong.
Yep.
Because I'm sure that I am.
Yep. Yeah. And someone just said, yeah, 2T won first map. Thanks.
Thank you very much. And what up, Omega Novas? Welcome to the stream. Again, folks, we're just closing out week 2 of the iCTF League. We're in the reg matches, and we're going to be doing some duel or die a little bit later. So I'll be several hours still on the docket for UT.
Oh,
Sundays
yeah.
just seem to keep growing for us, don't they?
Yeah, no, and like people were like, why is Paco streaming this? It's me and Mess can't cast 10 hours a day.
Yeah, it's just as much as we'd love to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wear down.
Yeah, definitely.
The product would suffer, and also on top of that, you burn yourself out trying to keep up that kind of pace.
Yeah. Plus, you guys are probably tired of listening to us.
That too. Good point.
Yep. Good grab by Monk. Came up behind both defenders who were down low for some reason. Unable to get away from there. He only killed one. I think NPC is going to have better time on this one because it's Dooku. Easier to defend. I don't think I'm going to really see Red getting out of here. As I say that, Heavy going low right, almost making it out of the base already. If you guys remember Prixon just a little bit ago, Red basically routed Blue. There was some shenanigans in the beginning. Ulo lagged out for one cap, but then it just waterfalled into Red's favor after that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a cap after a cap at that point. So, you have games like that. It's either a bad matchup between the teams or the map or a combination of the two. Just kind of the nature of the beast.
Yep.
The teams that get beat like that can turn around and win the whole thing. You never know. Nice grab and exit by Monk, but just needed a little bit of assistance and couldn't find any.
Yeah, he actually got sniped by his foot in the bump room through that little angle. So good shot on whoever that was. I didn't quite catch it. But Monk, yeah, with nice play, getting out of there. I'm really glad that Sonic's here. And Heavy has really stepped up for this team. I mean, somebody I didn't really talk about last round, I guess, but he was there at Prixon. He was all over it. Just man-moding the flag out of there. He was just like, let's go. I got this, guys. We're going low mid.
Yeah.
Heavy again, making the frag to the grab it. Mad Teta's there to return it this time.
That's great, because that gives guys like Sonic and Monk a little bit more freedom where they don't feel like they have to be the grabber. Because both of those guys can be bulldozers.
Yeah.
You just kind of set them in that casual cover mode and let Heavy do the heavy lifting. And you end up with a winning combination. But again, it is Dooku. Regardless of that talent, it's going to be tough to manufacture a cap on this map.
Yeah. And, you think of Monk as the sneaky grabber, and you think of Sonic as the guy who's going to hit it over and over again. But if you got another guy in there who keeps grabbing it, those Monk and Sonic can both frag. And they're smart enough to be in the right position to shoot everybody. So, it's
like those opportunistic frags where for once the defense is not looking at them because you don't have the flag. You know?
Yeah, ooh, Sonic picks up cover going through bump room. He gets a killing spree on the way out. Low
and
right.
There it is. Monk, opportunistic, gets a double kill behind him.
That's a boost all the way to the flag. Sonic, really clean run. Nice setup by Red. We didn't see Sonic's grab, but we picked him up coming by the bump room, and Monk was already in there shooting people. So, clearing it up for cap number 1 for 2T. Two toddies, top toddies? Tilly toddy?
Top toddies.
Yes!
Yep.
That one. As Sir Monk, as we've now knighted him.
The random Monk.
Yep.
Yeah, he was very integral to that cap. I mean, obviously Sonic doing the heavy lifting, carrying the flag, but Monk basically made sure that they had no pursuit whatsoever.
Bear trying to make his own thing happen. I think if he had picked up some cover there, stuff would have happened. Bear actually a really good player. Nice frag there. Nope, couldn't make that one happen. But yeah, Bear's a really solid player. But the new Binding of Isaac has come out, and I think Bear already has 150 hours in it. So that's what he's been doing.
Why am I not surprised, Burr?
Yep. So UT, not top of his priorities right now, but he is still a really solid player.
Like riding a bicycle.
Yep.
So right now, 1-0 in favor of Top Toddy's 2T. And surely they're going to slow things down a little bit, try to rest on their laurels, because it is Dooku. I mean, you can nurse a 1-cap lead on Dooku.
Yeah, you can, especially if you got some good fragging going on. I mean, and look at their D is Blackout and Convict, both good defensive players. Blackout actually was set to play a 1v1 versus JYB today. They've actually rescheduled to Tuesday. So I'll be picking up that one. But yeah, Blackout in the 1v1 tournament along with JYB, some Instagib All-Stars. Watching Blackout right now.
That'll be an interesting matchup.
I think it's a good matchup, yeah. We'll see a lot of
no love
sniper
lost
rifles
between those two guys.
Right.
But yeah, just in general, folks, we're going to really try to have the channel up a lot more. I mean, obviously, Sundays and Mondays, you can expect us to be up regardless. But during the week, we're going to be working towards having some more content for you guys. And chaos ensues. A flurry of action on the blue stand.
I don't know. I was watching from Monk's perspective, and he was like, all right, flag carrier, I got you. And then the flag carrier died. And he's like, all right, flag carrier, I got you. And then the flag carrier died. Sonic actually getting... Oh, I thought he got boosted there. He's dead.
Apparently, and I'm gonna go check this out real quick. Apparently that Hodor game is still in overtime on Complex.
Yeah.
Remember the one we originally left?
Yeah. We've watched, I think, 3 games since then. We might go back there in a little bit.
I'm going to go check that out, actually. I'm just going to go look, take a peek.
Yeah, give us some stats.
Update. We got everyone except for Bug over 100 frags. Let's see. Top fragger in the server is MP5 at 174. Oh, man, this might be it. I might have got in to see the winning cap. Darkside trying to make it at his base. He sees the EFC, though. And Darkside gets a clutch return in the enemy base right beneath the stand. He had some teammates there helping him, but he did it all himself. That was pretty clutch.
Meanwhile, in this game, Convict is finally bringing a flag in to cap. Sonic snuck out low right, and then all of Red Team was there to slowly inch that one way back. As I think that's a 2-0 on Dooku now. We might as well go over and watch this Complex game to see if we can catch the end of that one.
Yeah, it is still overtime, and such a beautiful opportunity thwarted by basically a straight-up clutch play by Darkside, making it happen.
Yeah, okay, I'm actually hopped in to see Sturm dropping down low in a lazy little drop. Oh, he gets boosted. That's why he did that. Actually, smart. I've never seen that. It's hard to boost in this map because the angles are pretty weird, and I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, there's not a lot of opportunity for it.
But yeah, okay, watching Sauron now. He said he almost made a cap just a second ago. Gets 1 frag, misses the second, and he gets the second frag. Both defenders are down. He sees a friendly face, but then dies. MP5 getting his other flag off the stand, but then dying. As I see Hulk Smash in chat. What's up, Hulk Smash? Hulk Smashy?
The Hulk smash. Yeah, so they're like 16 minutes into overtime, so almost 2-map territory already.
Kingston needs to make another one. Oh no, there's 2 more below there. Hits a killing spree trying to get out of there. And I think that's who was that? I think that was Sturm who he couldn't hit. Knockout. Oh, Sauron with the flag grab there dies. That flag is actually still there. Nope, Risus returns it. So
and I think you called it before we even left. You felt like Sauron was ultimately going to break it open. Do you think that's still the case?
Yeah. I think he's eventually going to get one. I mean, he's got 30 flag grabs, and we've seen him get pretty far. But what might happen though is like Kingsta or MP5 is just going to grab one, and then their defense is just going to lose them. They're going to lose because that's always a possibility, especially on a map like this, where there is a lot of opportunity to juke. I mean, you could see the Ravhe style, like go into a corner, stop for a minute, and then go pull the juke meister.
A little misdirection. And do we know who won the first map in this game?
I do not. I don't even know if this is the first map.
It could. I mean, it could be.
Could be.
Anyone in chat can let us know. We'll update the scoreboard accordingly.
Yep. Chat, let me know.
We summon the information. It's now everybody above the century mark in frags. We got, man, look at the stats. 27 flag kills, 26 respectively for Darkside and Risus for AT. Closest on blue is Bug with 22. And again, you mentioned Sauron with the 30 grabs, 27 for Natrix, and 26 for Kingsta. So really high paces. Bug hits the rampage on D.
Yeah, I mean, I was checking out the efficiencies. Bug has 57 efficiency in almost 20 minutes of overtime. So the defenses are really holding. Eventually, somebody's gonna break out, and we almost missed it. Almost Sauron bringing it back. Darkside with a clutch, I think, return. Kingsta, we saw him have a nice sequence earlier. Darkside actually playing offense now, so he switched with somebody. I don't know. MP5 just they can't get the flag off the stand.
Yeah. Neither team can at this point, and it looks like chat updating us that this is the first map. The second map will be Acrony. So
oh God!
One map that's already in a almost double map territory overtime, and going to one that has that potential, right?
Yeah.
I got a feel for these guys.
Yeah, it happened a little bit last week. Double flag grab coming in. Both returns. Sauron's actually behind the stand. He's gonna miss the red guy. Gets the frag, and he's looking for the other one. Wasn't there where he thought he was. Risus shoots him in the butt as he looked the wrong way. And you could tell, because Rice has been playing over there a lot, but Sauron had looked the other way. I think it's what is happening is this game has gone on for so long, as there's a pickup by Kingsta hanging out in this pit. They know he's there. They shot at him twice. He's going to come up the lift, go up this dangerous ramp. He's going to stay alive. There's a guy on their side, though, and the flag is in a precarious position. Somebody on red needs to run like quite a long way to the left there to grab that. The blue guy comes up the lift and returns it. But I was going to say is the defensive players, if they're smart enough, they've changed where they're playing defense at. That's why Sauron was confused and looking the wrong way. Natrix Holder taking a quick right. Needs to make this frag, make something happen. Not gonna work out.
It looks like just some conservative play from the teams here. Although, you know, every team will reach a breaking point where they'll just go for broke, and it's just going to be a win-lose scenario. We're gonna push up, close this game out one way or another, whether we win or lose.
Yeah,
you kind of get fed up.
Yeah, you do after a while, and it affects some people's play badly. Some people play better, like they'll learn how the other guy's gonna move and slowly dissect his play and get better. As Sauron does some little jukey jukes, trying to go low. All of red are there, no teammates in sight. Possible maybe there's some communication issues on blue. I don't know, but they're getting the flag farther. They're just not helping each other out. Scott taking down
on
Sauron.
The spree, gets it in mid, dark side.
Pick up. Down low? Well, I guess maybe.
It is low.
Lots of blue inside, but they all evaporate through the water hall. This could be it. Dark side getting boosted toward his stand. Here comes the dangerous. Oh man, this could be clutch killed. If it'll return if it gets shot here. Nope. Knockout dead. It returns. No, is it down? Where is it? I don't know.
Matrix, he gets the pickup.
Oh,
it's on the stand.
Oh my God, it's still there. Okay, Rices. Whoa.
Wow, what a conclusion to that game. There was like 8 pickups within 5 seconds on the stand.
Oh, man.
Big time teamwork there. I think Scott and Darkside going pretty huge in that with Kangsta getting the pickups at the end. Wow. Scott saying, I just emptied my bowels. You probably have to after that long of a game.
Yeah.
They still have one more map ahead of them. It's going to be Acrony.
Yeah, and that flag almost returned. Unless they've edited this, which I don't think it does. But if it falls in that glowy white crap that shoots you up, if it falls in that grate, it returns. So I thought it had a return, and I couldn't bring it up on my find flag. So I was like, is it gone? Is it back? Was it cherried?
Yeah, that was nutty.
Yeah, it was nutty.
I'm glad we were able to come back. We watched part of 2 or 3 other games before coming back to ultimately see the conclusion of that overtime.
Yep. All right,
Pretty
before
nuts.
we watch this Acrony, let's see if any other games are even still continuing and going on.
Absolutely.
We got 2T versus NPC on Dooku still going. BOW versus Chalk. Oh, that's right. Chalk's playing another match. I forgot about this. Because that first one was a makeup game. And then PP and ARC are playing. Okay, so we still got... This is the last round of games just fired off. Do you want to watch Chalk or do you want to watch ARC PP? Sounds dirty.
I'm good with either. Which server's Chalk in?
Chalk is in IP4 versus Bow.
Oh, Mesmerize?
Yeah, I'll
Let's
just
go
hop in
check
there.
that out. Yeah, we got Serenity, Knob playing.
Oh man, so these guys should be warmed up. Chalk should. They just played a match. I don't know if they won.
We haven't seen. Have we seen? Yeah, we saw Mesmerize a little bit earlier. I think Paco cast a few Mesmerize games.
What the truck?
Ooh, mother trucker.
I just get kicked.
I don't think so.
Running back.
Hopefully not, my friend.
No, my friend. Anyway, it's a 0-0. Kayukin, Serenity, White Chalk, Knob Chalk, Annihilator Chalk. Lots of Chalks taking on BOW, which is like the Bert's OwnedWell? I don't know. Like a Bert and Ernie thing?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that. But Chromaniac, Riven, Josht, FlowX, and Vega in the game. On Mesmerize. This is going to be a heavy fragging map, especially with the BO-dubs in here. It's a huge, huge fragging team.
And Knob actually, I think, played this map earlier and fragged pretty heavy on it. I think he was top fragger in the server when it was all said and done. I look for him to step it up a little bit more.
Yeah, we're looking grab here by FlowX, not getting too far off the stand. White Chalk playing some defensia. Knob going low quite quickly. Getting killed before he can do anything. This map, not a whole bunch of jukes come through. We see some stalls, but it's mostly about how low can you get really fast and if your team is there. Vega here taking the top left route. Yeah, this is going to be a cutoff because that's why it's so dangerous to go up those because it's so much slower than the other things. And in defense, if they don't see you immediately, you're going to assume you're gone up one of those routes. But if your team is there to frag, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, just the timing has to be there for it to work.
Yep. God, Knob's aim sometimes so good. He's already got a triple kill to get this flag to this area. Misses the fourth. Gets the fourth there. I guess that was 5 because of his killing spree. But he needed some help from his friends.
The defense collapses so quickly on this map.
Yep.
Really takes a Herculean effort or some great teamwork and timing to get out of the base and into mid.
Yep. And this is the map we saw Hatchet get like a double holy shit to get one out in a dud game last season. Which I believe that recording is lost forever. So that sucks.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but he, like the first, I think of the first or second run, just continued to
So good,
press
he broke
forward
the stream.
and and killed everything.
That's
Quite impressive. Yeah, it was quite impressive. FlowX going low right there. Spawn quickly shut down by White Chalk. White Chocolate. Huh?
I was laughing at FlowX doing a little bit of a dance with an enemy there. Those up close and personal battles that just a bunch of 180s and missing.
Yeah. Instagram can be kind
Nova,
of
the
funny
duel
that
or
way.
die should be coming up. I would guess maybe an hour-ish.
Somewhere around in there, depending on how long regs go. But right after regs, we're going to start duel or die. We may take like maybe a minute, two minutes break. I don't know, to get some servers set up and give the casters the time to go to use the restroom.
Indeed.
But yeah, it's coming up right after this. And they will be uploaded to YouTube if you missed the end of them. I know it's going to get late for the Europeans.
Indeed.
But this is the last round of regular games that just kicked off. Watching from Mr. FlowX. Trying to get in this one. Riven. I mean, this team has got 2 KOTG, like, finalists on it, so VOW is so frag heavy. It's quite amazing. Riven actually in number 2, Chromaniac number 1. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. Holy moly. Riven already with 107 frags on Mesmerize. These guys, like, must wear out mice very quickly, I would think.
My goodness, I can't imagine.
Yeah, Mesmerize. This one could be... I can see this one going into OT if Chalk doesn't pull out a cap. Simply because it's going to be so hard for Chalk to get through all this heavy frag on this map. This map is so tight. It's quite easy to spawn and continue to frag. Though I do see if Bert's getting 1 cap going up, I don't think Chalk's going to cap. Because I think Bert's just going to out-frag him. And they won't be able to do anything on a map like this.
They're looking
FlowX.
solid so far. It's just they haven't been able to break it out
Yeah.
on offense yet. Riven with the Ultra. There's the monster.
Yeah, he hasn't missed in a while. He's going to pick this up. Misses a red guy. Possible bad communication because he was running away. I don't know. Someone Kayukin's going to put that one back, though. As I think that's what Bert's looking for, this sequence of one of their players. And they have multiple players who are capable of doing that to do it. Riven actually getting a multi-kill to grab this flag that's shot in the back. Knob, on the other hand, is somebody who's going to sneak one out just because of his fury of his thing. And there's a lot of red there. He's going to get sniped in the tunnel. It's down. Look at this. Stampede of blue comes in and grabs it. As that's, I think, the 3rd look from Knob, making it down low.
That was a good opportunity. Just couldn't quite get down that corridor. His teammates were there. Didn't connect with a frag. Nice defense from behind by blue team there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of blue in this. There's 3 blue in this red flag room. The flag on this side is dropped. Watching Vega actually go low. Boosted once by Riven. Shot in the tunnel, but there's a ton of blue there. The other flag is also out. Annihilator's in his base. FlowX is in his base, so we're going to get a standoff, and is possibly going to be the name of the game right here. As we got Riven covering his flag stand. Riven's actually going to pick up that flag after Jost goes down, but that is a return. Actually, I think Jost made the return. So that
there you go. Bo
is
getting
a
on the
1-0.
board first, and like you were saying earlier, you thought if they did cap that would be all she wrote. As Chalk's not going to be able to get on the board.
Yeah, if they don't do it like right now in a rebound type-ish, I see someone like a Riven or Chromaniac just playing the 3rd D, and it's going to be such a headache to do anything. Because, yeah, there's 3 blue in that base. FlowX is falling back a bunch.
3 minutes left on the clock. Not too long to nurse a 1 cap lead.
Yeah, I think they got this one. You want to check out something else?
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be... People were saying there's a good Rick James game going on Broken Limits.
Okay, let's check it out. Actually, I want to follow White Chalk. Never mind, he's dead. 3-minute warning goes off on that one. And so if there's
That's,
some super
PP
clutch thing,
versus Arc.
I think we're going to miss it. All right, I'll hop in there on that Broken Limits. Check out this score. It's actually a 1-1 with a flag out in the hands of Cud, my man
The
Cud.
Cudster. Man, we ain't seen Cud yet. Gotta show him some love on the week 2 night of the league. Gonna be PP versus Arc.
I think Serenity was playing D in that last game. 5-minute warning going off on this one. It's a 1-1 on Broken Limits. My man Humpty's got it. Gonna get shot before he can do anything too crazy. We saw Humpty earlier on Paco on the earlier OwnedWell stream. Humpty went on a dominating on offense, which was quite weird.
Oh
Acrony.
man, that was nasty.
Yeah.
The
Nice
first cap
sequence.
was so good.
Ooh. CY falling down on that one.
I'm gonna go with the Humpty cam actually.
Yeah, I'm actually watching Humpty now. I'm gonna switch over to Ghost. Ghost also a guy who is stepping up in the dev game. No, I mean I'm sorry. The rematch on this map. Apocalypse. Kyle wins his first pick, coming into the flag room, getting shot. Bosnack, Humpty's #1 fan.
I don't know. You might have some competition for that. As Humpty hits a nice double kill to get entry. As his teammate Cud makes the grab, they're going to sync up nicely on this one. Oh, unfortunately, Rick James, Johnny on the spot, gets that return right before Humpty can pick up the frag.
Yeah. Good fallback
Humpty's
by
dialed
Blue.
in right now. He's just in full turret mode, just running through the map, killing people without much issue.
Yeah. Once Humpty gets on a roll, he's one of those guys who can make a lot of things happen. He's a
Full head of steam going.
Yeah. He's also a player you don't see much because he's off usually playing like Counter-Strike or something like that. But when he
Yeah, so people assume that, oh, Humpty's, he's not going to be in form. He's not playing. He's not playing UT, but he's still playing FPSs.
Yeah, he's staying in shape.
Exactly. He's keeping his form. When he comes in, you have to expect him to be as good as ever.
Right. And it's like if you don't play a lot of UT but you play a lot of Quake. I mean, your aim is going to be there because it translates almost directly. Like I think that's what Vitz does. Vitz doesn't play too much UT, but I think he plays a lot of Quake. So when he starts to DM, you're like, how is this guy so good at killing everything?
I never see him play.
Yeah, but he's just because he's been railing everybody in Quake.
Yep. Get used to the timing, and you just get used to the footwork a little bit, and you're ready to go again.
Yep.
As Humpty makes a grab, doesn't last too long. Snap. And the double kill and the stop. Looks like we might see another overtime. Seems like a theme with us. We join a game, and it ends up going up. Well, we did see a couple that were a smash fest, but in general, a lot of close games today.
Yeah, we tend to try and stay away from the blowouts just because the closer ones are more exciting, unless they go like super 1,000-year overtime. But Cyrax trying to not let that happen, trying to get out low. Actually, the quickest or the farthest flag we've seen in a little while. CY been a little quiet. I haven't talked to him much, or haven't talked about him too much this game yet. But he's got 16 grabs, highest in the server by far. It's going to be number 17. That red guy is just going to run away from. He might make something happen here if he makes this frag. Gets it. He's going to continue to stay high. Shot before he can get to the doorway, as Humpty is luckily there to stop that. And that's what's the danger of someone like CY, because he's confident in his ability to make the plays, where he just continue to move forward, and it makes him a lot faster than you think he's going to be. Double flag grab
covers as well, as he's in position to pick up. Yes, nice. Baited the flag.
Cud's in mid. Cud's actually going into his low. There's one blue guy next to him. They're going to make the frag, and Cud's in his base. CY, I guess, is dead. Bam.
Oh, and there you go with a minute 20 on the clock. The simultaneous grabs goes the way of red team. Cud, in Cud fashion, basically sneaks into his base, almost uncontested. And that's going to be all she wrote with just a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, Humpty also next to this blue guy. Didn't see him. Oh, no. Humpty too quick. Got the moves. He's going to die in mid there, and that's a return as blue has to go all out, balls out. And I just saw a ton of blue flying into the red base right now because they got to make it happen. 1 minute warning just went off. I'm actually going to sit in the red flag room. I'm going to look at this red guy. It's Humpty up above the flag.
Oh, goodness.
Yep. A lot of frags on red side. A bunch of them died. That flag's going to go low in the hands of CY. Cyrax Snap taking a left, which is good because they were all looking the other way. Cud with the cutoff, the smart play, and they've got 30 seconds to make something happen. I'm sitting on the red flag. Here comes one blue, but that's it. He can't come in by himself. Two blue in the room now. All the reds are dead. They're gonna try to string this out one up high. Snap going down. There's a blue guy to pick it up. He's got limited time as Xenoscythe is trying to make it happen. Doesn't happen right there, and that could be it. You got 10 seconds, and I think that's it. Red's gonna take this one.
A nice cap at the end by Cud, sneaking one out when they needed it most. Get them the lead with basically a minute on the clock. Humpty.
Yeah, going big.
Top on the scoreboard.
Yeah, 109. playing offense. Kyle wins. A little quiet this game, but he's got 71-55 efficiency along with Killer I. Looks like they had pretty solid D, 71-74. Other side was, I think, Snap Rick James, 71-62. So quite kind of close on the frags there. It looks like Humpty and Co. were able to just bring it out.
And I think that's first map because it looks like they're voting for Priction now. PP taking a 1-0 lead in this matchup in week 2.
Yep. Somebody saying Cud with the cutoff. I like it.
Cut off Cud. Oh, God. We're having nightmares of his cutoffs on Eternal Caves.